This simple concept should be taught in schools as a necessity.
It's your children's future.
Oh, yeah, children are important.
It'll cost you.
Yeah. Oh, the taxes. Right.
Hi everyone, I'm Mark Lichtenfeld, Chief Income Strategist with the Oxford Club. Welcome to State of the Market. Now, the quote that I just read was from a reader of my book, Get Rich with Dividends. And he went on to say, quote, "I, for one, will be making sure my children are aware of something that has taken me 54 years to find out and give them a 30-year head start." Now, this is a common theme from readers once they understand the power of compounding, particularly compounding dividends, and what a huge difference maker it can be in their financial life, and just as importantly, in their kids' financial lives. People often kick themselves for not learning this basic concept early on, but it's not their fault. Basic financial skills are not taught in schools. Look, reading, writing, and arithmetic are important, no doubt. But if our schools really want to prepare kids to go out into the world, they need some understanding of how money works.
I'd like to buy that piece of plastic with this piece of plastic. Bye!
Now, years ago, I spoke in a 12th grade social studies class in an affluent area. And I started off by asking the kids how many of them thought they'd be wealthy one day. Only one kid raised his hand. And I asked him what kind of career he planned on, and I expected him to say a lawyer or a business owner or YouTube influencer. He told me he was going to be a fireman. Now I followed up and asked him how he was going to get wealthy on a fireman's salary, and he answered, by investing in real estate and the stock market.
That's a great answer. That's good.
So bravo to this kid's parents or whoever taught him about money. The rest of the kids, despite coming from homes that were mostly wealthy, had no clue.
I don't know who Al Gore is, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. When they say 2% milk, I don't know what the other 98% is.
So if you take away just one thing from any of my videos, my books, my columns on wealthyretirement.com, it should be this. Compounding can ruin your finances if you let your debt compound, or it can build enormous wealth. We all know people who've gotten into a big hole with credit card debt, and maybe it even happened to you.
Credit card debt, credit card debt, credit card debt.
When you don't pay down your debt, it just gets bigger and bigger and bigger until the interest you owe consumes your income. Pay down that debt as fast as possible. Do whatever you can to make that happen. Now, considering how high the rates are on most credit cards, getting rid of debt is the smartest thing you can do. Now, my focus is on investing and how compounding can grow your wealth and income. Now, in my book, Get Rich with Dividends, I describe my 10-11-12 system for investing in perpetual dividend raisers. And these are stocks that raise their dividend every year. By investing in these kinds of stocks, you generate more income every year, which is especially important in retirement. And if you're reinvesting the dividend, it's like stepping on the accelerator of the compounding machine. Now, the goal of the 10-11-12 system is to average a 12% annual total return over 10 years with dividends reinvested. Look at the numbers that a 12% average annual total return gets you.
12%?
If you invest $10,000 and average 12% annually over 10 years, your $10,000 turns into $31,058. You more than triple your money. Keep the money invested another 5 years, and you almost double it again to $54,736. After 20 years, your $10,000 has become $96,462, almost 10 times your original investment. And just 5 years later, you're nearly doubled up again to $170,000. And if you can keep your $10,000 invested for 30 years, earning 12% per year, the number is ridiculous. $299,599. You've grown your money by nearly 30 times just by leaving it alone. Lastly, if you added just $2,600 per year over that time, a total of $78,000 over 30 years, your nest egg is now worth over $1 million. That additional $78,000 ballooned your wealth by more than $700,000. That is the power of compounding. Now, even if you don't have 30 years to invest, you surely know someone who does. So imagine how you could change the life of a kid or grandchild who learns to let their money compound this way. So many of my readers have begun teaching their children and grandchildren about the power of compounding dividends. If you want to learn more about investing in dividend stocks that have the potential to generate 12% average annual total returns, check out my book, Get Rich with Dividends. The third edition has just been published, and it previously won the Book of the Year award by the Institute for Financial Literacy, and it's been translated into multiple languages. I can't even walk the streets in Krakow. It's a whole thing. And it was an Amazon #1 bestseller. It's easy to read and is written for novice and intermediate investors. So click on the link at the end of this video to learn more about Get Rich with Dividends. Thanks for watching State of the Market. I'm Mark Lichtenfeld.